Hey everyone, welcome to this different type of video. Now I recently went to the Blackpool Magic online convention and I had a chance to interview some of the UK's best family entertainers and performers. I decided to make a little video about a certain subject and I asked them a lot of these questions. So this is going to be a 3-part video series of my friends answering some of your questions. Now I did get a question about comedy, so let's start off this video with the question about how important comedy is in your act. So let's start the video.
Hello, I'm Noah Kelly, known as Nutty Noah. I'm a kids and family entertainer.
Hi, I'm Gary Dunn. I'm a family entertainer based in Glasgow in Scotland.
Hi, I'm Phil Hitchcock, magician. I pretty much spent my career cruising the world, cruising on the luxury cruise liners, and can't wait to get back out there as well.
Hi, I'm John Kimmons, also known as Kimmo. I'm a children's and family entertainer.
I am Romany, diva of magic. And since, I always love to say, and since every star has aligned itself perfectly in the heavens, bringing you and I together in this grand theatre of dreams, there is not a moment to be lost. I am here to answer Brendan's questions.
How important is comedy in your act?
For me, I would say comedy is hugely important in my act because I like to engage with the audience and entertain them, and I find that comedy is a good way to do that.
Would you say it's over 50%, 50-50?
Yes, I'd say 80-20, definitely.
Right.
Well, I think I'm funny, but maybe I'm not. So maybe it is 50-50.
Comedy is very important for my act. It breaks down the barrier between you and the audience. It makes you likeable. It can be used for misdirection. And most of my shows are for family audiences, so comedy for me has to occur on 2 levels: a level that the children will find entertaining and also a level that the adults will find entertaining, to keep everyone watching the show and enjoying the whole experience.
To me, comedy is really, really important. I remember seeing Paul Daniels for the first time on the Wheel Tappers and Chunters Club, and it just blew me away that somebody was being so funny with magic. So to me, comedy magic's where it's at. That's what I'm interested in. That's my thing.
And is your act 50-50 or is it much more comedy than magic?
My act is much more comedy than magic. I do vent as well, and it's much more comedy than vent. Let's face it. If I can, I'm a frustrated stand-up comedian. I think a lot of magicians are.
For me, comedy and magic is very, very important. I like to think of myself as an all-round entertainer. So a part of that, of course, is comedy. People love comedy. You just got to watch John Archer to see that. I mean, what a genius he is. So there are ways and techniques that I use in my show. I create funny situations. There are no jokes in my show. I don't tell lines, I don't tell gags, but I create a funny and amusing situations. I love the premise of the magician goes wrong, the trick that goes wrong, then of course eventually it comes right. And people love it. People love to see a magician go slightly wrong. So I try and put that in. Hopefully not on purpose, but hopefully planned and be able to act it out and create entertainment about it. That's the final thing, has to be entertaining for me. So if it's funny, if it's entertaining, if it's magical, that's great combination.
Comedy is super important in life, but for example, if you've got a beautiful piece of magic, so maybe a colour changing silk or some beautiful coin work, then maybe you don't need comedy. If you haven't got a beautiful piece of magic, then comedy is always welcome. I found that my most important thing is comedy. I really wanted to do beautiful magic, and then I didn't do it right, and people laughed. So they kept doing that, and I was like a bit offended. But then I thought, I can make people laugh, which is such an amazing gift, which I don't take lightly. And so if I can't do beautiful magic, which I will keep working on, then if I can make them laugh, that's great.
And what's your percentage of comedy and magic? Is it 50-50 or is it?
It's probably 60-40 or maybe even 70-30.
And do you change your act depending on where you are?
Yeah, I have 4 or 5 different variations of the same show. Sometimes I'll take an effect out, pop another effect in, depending on the type of performance if it's a birthday party, or maybe it's a communion, or maybe it's a wedding. The format's pretty much the same, but I will slot effects in and out of the show depending on the audience.
What percentage would you say your act is comedy or magic?
I'm a struggling stand-up. I would love to be able to do stand-up comedy with no props at all.
Wow.
I find the magic for me is a vehicle for the comedy. So there is a lot of magic in there, but the magic is a stepping stone to the comedy for me. It's probably about 50-50, I would say.
There we go. So I hope you enjoyed this little video that I made. It's a little different, I know, from my usual videos, but this is going to be a few more videos like this. If you did enjoy this, I encourage you to go and check out the performers, because all of them are so talented. I'm going to leave all their social media links in the description below this video. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.